definition of funny?
Definition of funny. It's fucking Jesus.
Right there.
It's Nico. It's Nico wearing that pink shirt and then awkwardly knocking in the power lights on. That was pretty sweet.
Okay.
And now him coughing and trying not
And
to
now
die.
I'm
while
being in the
doing it.
reflection of the shots.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Okay.
I ruined
Okay.
everything. So serious.
Okay.
That was fun.
But for real, have you ever met somebody online?
I've met people on Facebook who I've eventually met online. I mean, in person.
How did those encounters start?
They friended me, and then we go to school together, and then I met them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think is the basis for an online friendship? Do you think it's real compared to real life friendships?
No,
No?
not at all.
Do you have any loyalty towards people online?
No, I don't really have online friendships. Everyone I relate with is in front of me right now, or I just hang out with them often.
Okay. Do you know anybody that has met up with somebody online and had an interesting story?
I have a very interesting story. My roommate last year, his name was Justin Fetters. I called him Yum Yum. He was an interesting kid. He was really hipster, really quiet. He was a straight edge kid. But he would come out with me and partake in my shenanigans. Like I would get drunk and climb bridges, and he would come and take pictures of me doing that. And I would get drunk in Publix, and he would be there yelling, you know, fuck you, cops, he's a good kid, and like stuff like that. And we had a good repertoire back and forth. Now, Yum Yum has a secret Tumblr life on Tumblr that no one knows about. Like he's got a whole another persona, a whole bunch, thousands of online followers that no one in his real life group of friends has any idea about. And so one day I discovered this, and I'm like, this is pretty weird. It's all a bunch of weird shit, like waves and anime bullshit and like animals with tails and tits. It was really weird. None of it was cool at all. And so I ended up stalking this for like months and months, and he had no idea. Like I'm in the other room, and he's in the other room doing all this weird shit. He'd like put on bow ties and eat Oreos and take pictures of him, just really just weird stuff. I'm like, oh, so this is why this kid is so socially awkward. And so one day, while I'm stalking his Tumblr, I realized he starts talking to this one girl. Her name is Emily. I'm like, oh, she looks like that Scott Pilgrim chick. I mean, she's the epitome of what every hipster dude wants. She's got the green hair, the big retarded eyeglasses. It's nothing I find attractive, but I mean, hey, if you're into that, you're into that. And so, long story short, they end up talking a lot, and they start dating over Tumblr before even meeting each other. Now, she lives in Austin, Texas. He lives in Chicago, obviously. He's my roommate. And so when he started dating this girl, he stopped talking to pretty much everybody around him who like cared about him and wanted to be friends with him. I mean, he was my roommate, and I never saw him. He lived in another room. He would just be locked in his room talking to this chick 24/7, Skyping, all that crazy bullshit. And so this one week in March of last year, she comes to visit Columbia because she might want to go here because every hipster wants to go here. It's the fucking place to be, apparently. So they meet. Of course, no one in the real world has any idea this happens. I only found out because of Tumblr. And now at this point, me and a bunch of other friends were secretly following him on Tumblr. We have a little war room set up where we discuss this. And now they're still dating. She does not go to Columbia. She has no interest in going to Columbia. She's going to a school in Texas. And now because of this, Yum Yum is moving to Texas to take classes online. He's living in a studio apartment to be closer to her. And that's my online story about Justin Yum Yum Fetters.
Now, did you ever get to know anything about her, or
No.
did you ever get to meet her?
No, he didn't tell no one knows. He didn't tell anybody.
Okay. So then, what is your kind of feeling about this guy being your friend, and then?
It's fucked up, man. It's weird.
Oh, hold on one second.
Yeah. I don't know. I used to love the kid, and like he was like younger than me. It was really, brotherly love situation. Like, I would come home wasted, and I would just like fall asleep on his lap like a puppy. And he'd be like, "Oh man, stop doing this. You're gonna hurt yourself." And it was a very caring friendship. I liked it a lot. And then like when he started dating this chick, it fucked everything up. She was the Yoko to his Beatles. It was just, it was nothing good came out of it. And it ruined our friendship. It ruined the friendship of everybody else's in his actual like reality group. But yeah, Tumblr loves it.
Okay. Well, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.